Welcome to Symbolic Mind Generation. Came out here this morning, man. I woke up kind of early. I had a dream about some shit that happened in the jail 12, 14 years ago. Uh, Today's topic, man, prison murders. They still haunt me. Anyway, I came out here to get me a workout, and it's really cool. And, man, it's going to be 113, 115 all week, bro. Like why? Why I need to be that hot anywhere on the planet? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I told y'all the story about my third day in jail, witnessing that one murder. And you know, man, when you watch movies, and some people believe when you die, when your soul leaves your body, that you can really see see your body. So if this is true, man, this dude saw me as his soul was leaving, as he was headed to his resting place. He saw me, and I don't even know who he is. I don't even remember what he looked like. You know what I mean? But all I know is I was that close, and he probably saw me. You know, sometimes things happen. Like, man, let me tell y'all something, bro. I was in college hooping. I ended up in the streets. I wasn't no young kid running around doing stuff, man. And, you know what I mean? I played sports. I used to ride skateboards and skates. And we used to play fire escape tag on the school and stuff like that. We used to fuck ourselves up doing shit active. You know, we didn't mess ourselves up with, with weapons and all of that and shootings and all of that. You know what I mean? Wasn't no gangs and shit when I was in Cleveland. You know what I mean? They had tried to do some little gangs. That man wasn't no real gangs in Cleveland, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a different life that I grew up. So, man, I'm a hero, man, and I be like, man, some of the stuff I witnessed in the jail as far as the murders, outside of the dude getting killed right next to me. Cause let me tell you something, prison is more up close and personal. With the knife play and all that, the fight play, whatever. It's more up close and personal. But let me tell you this, man, I'd rather get fucking shot than fucking stabbed to death. You know what I'm saying? I got freaking fear for the knife. And I used to carry a knife for my protection. You know what I mean? Sometimes, man, it might save your life, you know what I mean? I'm 6'9", he might feel like I got the reach. I pulled my joint out, he pulled his joint out. I remember me and my Sully had got into it. And he was my homie. And we stayed up all night. He in one corner, I'm in the other corner. Just tired. And so, you know what happened? I gave in. I just want to lay down like, man, hell, you want to stab me, man, go ahead. I was just tired. We had about 3 more hours to go before they popped them doors, and I wasn't about to do it. So by me, I gave in, he gave in. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, you got dudes that never give in. You got dudes that never give in. Tell you another incident. I had a homie, just me and him in the unit. And there ain't nothing but probably about 12 of us in the whole car on the compound. So a bigger car, 2 dudes from a bigger car, probably the biggest car, they did some shit to him and robbed him. He had a little store and stuff like that, but he had a real bad heart. And the next day, whatever, to me, the incident made his heart just act up, and he just died the next day. And I ain't no tough guy, but I got some size on me and I'm in shape. And then 2 little dudes, man, they couldn't do nothing with me. I know they could. But I go to the homies, all that, leave it alone, man. They too big and all that. Just let it go. It ain't you and all that. So that's the kind of stuff you got to go through sometimes. When you politicking. So now I got to walk around like, damn, they gonna try me next. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is the reason why a lot of dudes are still in there. Because they ain't ducking no wreck. You got to be able to sleep at night. Let me tell you this. Maybe I ain't sleeping right. Maybe them dudes did that. Maybe they punked me. indirectly, they punk me. Because I'm affected by it to this day. Now, I seen dudes, like up close and personal, man, I probably witnessed 7 murders. Knife fights, dudes one-on-one, knife fights. 5 or 6 dudes on one dude with the knife, just kill him. I probably witnessed 7 of these. It's the faces. It's the faces. You know what I'm saying? It's the faces. And not just with murder, just with death, period. Rest in peace to my homie Blackface. Tried to get some shit in on the visit. The shit got stuck in the logs in his intestines. The bag or whatever, the coke, the dope or whatever exploded. He died. Couldn't throw it up. Couldn't get it out. They tried it, couldn't get it out. See, when you get in there, man, and you ain't got no support, you'll try anything. You'll try anything. You know what I mean? This dude's in there sucking dicks, man, for soup, bro. Just to get something to eat. Come on, man. Anyway, my homie he died the next day and stuff, and man, I really wanted to get at these dudes. I really did, bro. So I politic with the homies, and they said leave it alone and all that. But I'm the only one. Like now I'm in the unit by myself, and it's affecting me. And I'm seeing these dudes every day. And I'm gonna tell y'all to this day, man, they punk me, bro. Cause I'm still bothered by it. Now I understand that the consequences of going hard and all that. I would never got to. I wouldn't be right here talking to y'all to this day. So that's what's important. But I'm still in prison, even though I'm talking to you this day. Because I see and remember and feel the same way that I felt back then. I used to be like, I go from college, high school basketball star, go to college hooping. When that didn't work out, I'm in the streets with a life, and I ain't with a life sentence, bro. No murders, nothing violent ever in my history. Do y'all understand what the fuck I'm saying? I was in college hooping. Man, I make these videos, man, because I want. At first, I was sad about my situation and my life, and I didn't want to share it at first. And I had some people like, man, just share it. If you really want to help and give back, just share it. So I make these videos, man, I hope this video, like, if you're thinking about something, and I hope it make you go and think yourself into the right situation. That's why I make these videos, bro. I'm not bragging about being in prison. What is there to brag about? That shit wasn't for me. You know what I mean? Got to ask somebody else what y'all want to watch on TV. That ain't for me. You know what I mean? I used to see the gangs in there, bro. They would just have shower duty. I mean, well, you know, I remember I was in a cell with a GD and shit. And one of his other partners would come knock on my cell, on our door, talking about, hey, I'm about to take a shower. And when they first did it, I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? You about to take a shower. So I watched the whole thing. Dude go get in the shower, and my cellie goes and turn his back to the shower, and he on shower duty, protecting him, so can't nobody sneak him in the shower. That's the kind of shit that go on in there. I say, man, god damn. You know what I'm saying? I see the white boys kill a chomo right up under the tower. And anybody who was at the jail, y'all know what I'm talking about. They stumped him to death. Now, I don't know if y'all knew this. When you walk in that door, they're going to give you like your khakis, your drawers, and your white t-shirts or whatever, and they're going to give you these boots. They got a steel toe. These your work boots. So they stumped the chomo to death. And because of this incident, they said the steel tools are now weapons. So if they catch anybody stomping or using it or kicking with the boots on the yard, they center mass you. They're going to ask you to stop one time. If you don't stop, they're going to center mass you. I'm talking center mass mean like right here, nigga, you dead. Boom. With that scope. If you don't believe me, everybody who was in Atwater at the time know the dude, and they shot the dude from the tower because he wouldn't stop. And the bullet, he ended up living, but the bullet, when it went through, it's traveled in his body and knocked one of his testicles off. Everybody in Atwater remember this story. Just the kind of shit, wasn't made for this. You mean to tell me I'm out here protecting myself on the yard and I can get shot by the police? It's just the faces, bruh. I done seen like 5 or 6 dudes in knife fights. And one of them didn't come on top. I mean, they not on this planet no more. I done seen gangs, 5 or 6 dudes stab up and just stab one dude up, 5-on-1. Straight murder him. Man, there was some white boys upstairs from me. And one of them, man, one white boy killed his cellie. I can hear the stabbings. I can damn near hear the dude take his last breath. I hear the dude up there running water, cleaning the cell up. He put the dude back in the bed. Everybody in the unit know the dude dead. Everybody in the unit know the dude dead. We just wait for the police to find out. Right above me. So it's count time. I'm just laying there like, man, this dude dead upstairs. Just the psychological shit that goes on there, man, it's fucking with me to this day, bro. I'm walking around here, I'm a fucking zombie. You know, a lot of people like, man, you got to learn how to, don't let your past mess with your future and all that. Like, how? Like, how? There's been a situation in there where I feel like they punked me. You got to be able to sleep at night. And that was one of my philosophies, man. Don't let nobody do nothing to you where you can't sleep at night. So now, 12, 13 years later, I ain't sleeping. I hope and pray, man, that these videos help you in your daily life, bro. I'm just remembering the faces. I'm just remembering the faces, bro. And they haunt me. They haunt me to this day. They haunt me to this day, bro. I couldn't imagine the phone call their families got. One of my friends died, brother. One of his biggest fears was dying in prison. And guess what? He died in prison. I hope that you watch these videos, you share these videos to inspire people. That's what this channel is about. I'm trying to inspire. Prison is for suckers. To do something in your life to go to prison. That ain't man time. You ain't no man. Them ain't badges. That ain't street cred. My wife asked me one time to share prison stories with her. And that's the only time she ever asked me again. She never asked me again. I seen dudes hang themselves. Go through the count time. And they stop at one cell. And they don't move no more. Somebody in there dead. They ain't gonna tell you about the number of suicide attempts and all of that. And their reports and all that. It's just a lot of stuff you ain't gonna know about. But the faces will haunt you. And you gotta hope that you don't be one of the faces when you in there. Anything can happen. I done seen dudes to kill the wrong dude by mistake. Oh, we thought it was him y'all was talking about that did that. Shit is for suckers, man. This symbolic mind generation.